How it works begins with the discovery of how we started. Hi, I'm Wyatt, and I'm the founder of Lifestyle Healing Institute. Nearly 12 years ago, we had an individual come to the clinic with a number of threatening health concerns. He had struggled with insomnia for years, but a bad accident landed him addicted to painkillers where he was taking 800 milligrams of OxyContin each day. Clinical testing revealed an infection, a deficient immune system, and a toxic liver. He was unable to work, and his relationship was at a breaking point. There was so much going on with this individual that no one could have expected what would happen next. With our advanced IV therapy, he ended up walking down from 800 milligrams of pain medication to 0 milligrams in just 3 weeks. There was no change in heart rate or blood pressure, no sweating, no fevers, no tension. His labs improved and he was sleeping better with less pain. He walked down from 800 milligrams of OxyContin and never experienced physical withdrawal. That day changed my life. That day, it became so clear to me that our body doesn't want to be sick either. Our mind-body ecosystem is in fact a dynamic relationship between our biology, ecology, and trillions of interconnected cells. And it's taken billions of years of sorting it out with nature and the universe to get to this point. We often feel symptoms and disease are taking our freedoms from us, but our symptoms are merely the body's way of communicating that something is off and that help is needed. At LHI, we start with the fundamental premise that no body wants to be sick, but no body does either. This shared struggle also serves as the starting point for our patented baseline first therapy. For any chronic symptom or disease, the body and its trillions of interconnected cells are stuck on the gas pedal in a vicious cycle of stress and sickness. Desperately trying to resolve the condition, the cells of our nervous system, known as neurons, fire in a continuous feedback loop which perpetuates larger macro systems like the brain, immune system, and digestive system to eventually misfire as a result. The longer the condition persists, the more our body compensates and expands into more systemic symptoms throughout the body and mind. This amplified state is universal for any chronic illness and poses a physiological roadblock to healing that will ultimately cloud root causes, increase the need for medications, and often make healing unsustainable in the long term. The first step in healing any chronic symptom or disease starts by removing this cellular roadblock. It starts by hitting the brakes of the nervous system and returning the car back to neutral. This is what we call getting you to a baseline. How does it all work? We first start by resetting cellular electricity. It all starts with our cells. Our neurons fire electrically but can be influenced chemically. By pushing this electrical activity towards a more neutral state, these neurons will begin to inhibit and calm. If we can calm the cells, we can calm the brain and ultimately the body, removing the physiological roadblock to healing. LHI's patented IV therapy has a unique formulation that supplies the necessary biochemistry to reset our neurons, infused directly into the bloodstream. Additional therapies such as clinical contrast, neuro reintegration, and botanical medicine are layered into each treatment program to reinforce this cellular reset, restoring cellular health and integrity. As chronic illness takes hold, further loss of cellular integrity becomes more tangible. Our multidisciplinary approach combines multiple modalities into each treatment program to help remove any accumulated biotoxins and repair the associated inflammatory damage to pathways that involve the brain, immunity, digestion, mitochondria, and the adrenals. This helps ensure a successful reset, but also restores the inevitable compensations and associated physiological changes that accompany an excessive stress response. Retrain mind-body pathways. There is so much that goes into any illness and disease, from toxins, pathogens, and genetics to lifestyle, emotions, and trauma. All of it and more has been documented scientifically to contribute to our health and inevitable symptoms and disease. The longer the disease persists, the more these causal and contributory relationships begin to blend together. trillions of cells firing trillions of times per second for however long we've had our disease, ingraining their pathways like erosion on the beach. Long-term sustainable healing comes through retraining these ingrained responses, retraining the body and mind at the cellular level, the system level, and the whole person level. As your neurons are moving towards a baseline and our cells are reset and restored, everyday lifestyle needs and healing tools like food, movement, and breath work are uniquely layered into each healing program. As this baseline foundation solidifies, specialized doctors and practitioners are holistically integrated to help retrain any physical, emotional, and psychological root causes and any ingrained compensations to ultimately maximize sustainable healing. Our unique and immersive healthcare experience provides the interactive setting to bring this all to life. This is where grounded clinical science meets real-world healing, enabling individuals and their families to directly engage in their health and truly integrate sustainable healing. Time and time again, root causes were revealed and healed, prescription medications were reduced and eliminated, and people felt better and stayed better. LHI's scientifically validated therapies to reset, restore, and retrain the mind-body ecosystem continue to empower individuals to take charge of their health in ways that are truly clinically unprecedented. The opportunity of health is built into us all. It's time for healthcare to provide that same opportunity.